Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'm going to work on one of the pieces that were in Jennie and Shane's latest $200 rough parcel that I got from them. I want to work on this because it's not quite like something I've seen before. It's some sort of tube. I don't think it's belemnite because it's not tapering. But if we look really carefully at it, you can see that it's a really dark kind of crystal, I believe. It's pretty dark and I see some crystal-like effects around it, though it is fairly solid, but that could just be the crust on the outer side. But it's definitely not your standard crystal. And it doesn't look to have a lot of colour in it, but if I give it a quick wet, I'll just dunk him. There is actually moments of colour, if I can get them to turn up on camera and we can see one. I can't remember which end it is I saw it on. But it's really faint and really deep. But yeah, just because it's a grey base cubopedia tube of some sort, I'm interested just to work on it because I haven't seen one quite like it before. It looks like it's eaten out with a bit of sand along this edge, so that might cause some issues. And it's not very straight cut at both ends, so I will grind those flat. So I think for now I'm just going to start off with the ultra coarse diamond bits, and I'll flatten both ends so that we can have a good look. Oh, there it is, there's the little purple flash in there, right where my fingernail is. So yeah, I'm going to flatten both ends and take off this outer crust, and then we'll reassess and go from there. I'll be back in a sec. I've rubbed the opal, and unfortunately, the grand reveal, it's a dud. So it's definitely a nice dark crystal, as you can see. A little bit closer and more focus would be nice. So it is a fairly dark crystal, but you can see that it's just got these channels of sand that are just cutting it apart. The colour in it is only present in this little bit of wider crystal up here, the clearer crystal, and the dark's got basically no colour in it at all, and there's just sand shot all the way through it. So this is just what you get with these pieces every now and then. I mean, if you think about opal formation, I might go into it in a different video at some point in time, but you literally got a cavity in the ground, in this case a tube, and then over time you've got to get the silica from the ground to get washed all the way down here, and then the water has to evaporate, leaving behind the silica, and it's got to be done without any of this sand creeping down with the water and silica. So it's fairly common for this to be found like this. It's much rarer to get a nice clear inclusion-free opal, which is why we celebrate it so much when we find one. But this is just the realistic nature of it all. You can go through 10 of these and only find one good one, or not even a good one after 10. So yeah, it didn't look too great before carving, and now we can put it in the books as a bit of a dud. So that's going to be the end of this video. I was really hoping for something nice when I saw the dark crystal, but with rough, this is what happens. So now this will just go in the pile of scraps, probably never to be seen again. I don't have too much use for it. I mean, it's not even worth giving away or anything when I start the giveaways up, but yeah, it's unfortunate. It's opal, and half the time opal is infiltrated by sand. So yeah, very unfortunate. I'll get back to grinding and see if I can come up with something better. I'm on the hunt for a couple really small but bright stones to get some earrings done, so I'm going to get into a bit of jewellery making for some people. The earrings are meant for my mother, So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully we'll hunt down some small opals that I can fit to studs at some point in time. And yeah, that's it. Sorry about that, a bit disappointing. Disappointing for me. But that's it. That's how the cookie crumbles.